Hey everybody, welcome to Hope Something Sticks. I'm Burt.
I'm Matt.
And we've been off for a while. That's only because we didn't feel like doing it.
Yeah, it's Burt's fault. And also, as the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away, I don't do anything on this show. So when the production crew takes a day off or a month off, that's it. There is no one else. Thanks, Burt.
You could have mentioned something. It's like, hey, you want to do a podcast?
I could have. I truly could have.
That's also one thing that I always do is set up the podcast.
There is also, yes, the organizing of it, too. Yes.
So, yeah. But, we actually saw each other. I packed the microphone to do it last week, but we didn't do it. We were all in Gainesville, us with Danny and Avi, to see the unbelievable almost victory of the Florida Gators over the Alabama Crimson Tide.
So close. So close.
Right there. But maybe we'll get another shot at them.
Yeah, maybe in, December? I mean, let's get past Tennessee first, right? Yep.
It's in a few hours.
Oh, that's what you sent me the other day. You sent me a meme. I didn't know what the hell I was looking at.
Yeah, it was a Tennessee Volunteer and all like McDonald's branding shit and money coming out of his pocket.
I didn't realize until like several hours later that there was a small Tennessee logo on the uniform. So all you see is it's just completely branded as McDonald's. I'm like, and then they should have waited till they're in the NIL.
For the NIL,
what is
name, image, likeness.
Oh, I thought that was a typo for NFL or National Indoor League.
Nope.
Wow, you threw me a softball there, and I completely swing and a miss there. It's funny stuff. Did the Gators have a chance tomorrow? Today? Today is Saturday.
Do they have a chance? Of what, kicking the shit out of Tennessee?
Over under. All right, so Tennessee versus Mini Gators. I'm going to steal a joke from the Superfans skit on SNL.
The Mini Gators?
Mini Gators, 89, Tennessee, 12. Gators versus a hurricane. A literal hurricane.
Yeah, pretty good. It's just more water. Just expanding the Gator territory.
So did you have any actual analysis for anybody, or?
Well,
I can keep going.
I will say, so I haven't been doing any gambling on any of these games, but my coworker that sits next to me has been placing some sports bets, and so for the past, this is the third week, I've been giving him my pick for a game that I felt pretty confident in. Burt's Stone Cold Locks of the Century of the Week. And right now I'm 2-0. So I called the Kentucky Mizzou game, and I called the Miami Michigan State game.
That Kentucky Mizzou game, that is a tough one. They both
close.
Suck.
Yes, but Kentucky was at home, so.
And you know what? Kentucky's got that. Do they still have? I want to say Patino, Bobby Patino. Petrino? What the hell's their coach?
Oh no, it's Mark Stoops.
Stupid. Yeah, I was thinking of Bob Stoops. That's why I said Bobby Petrino.
No. Yeah, not Mark Stoops.
Bob Stoops' brother.
Yep, there's a lot of Stoopses.
Oh, their brother combo. How bad did Mizzou lose?
Not too bad. 7 points, but the spread was 5.5.
Did your coworker give you any of that money?
No.
Fucker.
So he parlayed that that one with NFL game. It made a shit ton of money. Well, like he tripled his money.
Wow. Yeah, that's what I hear is the amount of parlays you can put together. It's just infinite. I didn't know you could cross over like that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can parlay anything.
Yeah, it sounds like it now. And you can do it mid-game on, like, single plays.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I was...
It's nice that they cater to people with gambling problems so well.
Yeah, and it's at your fingertips now.
Yeah.
You got people screaming their heads off over, like, a -1 rushing yard thing.
So,
What the hell are you screaming for? I just made $50,000. Whoa.
So for this week, I picked Arkansas over A&M.
That is a ballsy pick. What makes you do that? Why are you doing that? Are you trying to make your coworker lose money?
No, he's doing that himself with his other bets.
I just lost $50,000. We were on the 1 yard line. You didn't think we would punch it in? It was a parlay.
So Texas A&M is up 5. So it's the 5.5 point spread. And also, when I told him that, I thought that it was going to be a home game for Arkansas. Apparently, it's actually a neutral site game.
Whoa. Where are they at?
But
Cotton Bowl?
yeah, they're in Dallas.
New Cotton Bowl, I should say.
Yeah, but I still think it'll happen. Texas A&M lost their starting quarterback. Their current quarterback is throwing 50%, and Arkansas has been doing pretty good.
This is true.
So they already mess with Texas, so stands to reason that they will mess with Texas again.
Well, Texas sucks.
And they kick the shit out of them. Texas A&M doesn't suck as bad, so they'll just kick the shit out of them a little bit, or lose by less than 6 points.
I didn't know about the replacement quarterback. Was that the quarterback we saw against FAU?
Against that, they didn't play FAU? What are you talking
You're right.
about?
I think I'm mixing up their uniforms because they were playing, like, was it New Mexico or something?
Yeah, they played.
They changed up. New Mexico changed up their clothing.
Yeah, that was new. Yeah, it was
They made it look like FAU. So now my brain is like, oh yeah, sure. They got their asses handed to them. Also, why I mixed them up with FAU.
Yeah, but they also had him while they were playing Colorado.
Colorado was good 30 years ago. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, that's the thing about teams that were good 30 years ago.
1990 national champions, motherfucker. Come on.
I'm sure Nebraska was good 30 years ago, too.
You don't even have to go back that far for that. Only like 20 years. It's been a brutal decade for the Cornhuskers.
Yeah.
Gonna make it, gonna make it, gonna make it.
Not gonna make it, gonna. So,
5.5 point dogs in Dallas. Neutral site game. Interesting. So what's the bet? The bet is just get within. Is he going to parlay this with several other things?
I believe he did parlay it with some NFL games, so
wow,
he might lose anyway, even if I do give him the right pick.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because all these parlays, everything's got to hit. Otherwise, you're done.
100%, yeah.
Yeah, you're done.
Oh man, if they hit.
I'm very well. What is the most amount of money he's made on this?
$150. He didn't put like a whole bunch of money into it.
Oh my god! You kind of let everybody on there with that one. Shit ton of money, I think, was promised. $150, dude. You know how many comic books we can buy with that?
thought I pulled that back as like shit ton of money to he tripled his money.
Okay, triple his cash. Well, then why didn't he bet like $5,000? Come on, man. Stop fucking around.
Apparently he didn't know I was the college football pick wizard.
Wizard? Pizzard?
Wizard.
No, I'm like combining both words. It doesn't really work that well.
Nah.
The Pixard.
So, anyway, so besides the game, we hung around Gainesville for a while, and yeah, lots of changes going around over there.
Throughout the country, man. Free the nipple. You know what I'm saying? It's fantastic.
I was talking more about the buildings, but I don't know. That's been going on since before we were there.
I don't know. I think it feels like girls are much more scantily clad than they used to be. In my day, you know what you had to do to see some ankle? Yes, the buildings. Yeah, there's new shitty condos everywhere. It's the way of the world, unfortunately. Chicago actually instituted a new rule that your buildings have to be cool. I'm serious. It's a new vague power that this certain architectural committee has been granted to reject your design if it's not fly.
That's
in order to...
I wonder who the government cool inspector is.
I mean, when I was looking at the headline for the story, it was pretty stereotypical. There were just a bunch of black people in the headline picture. So, I'm going to guess those people in the picture. See how I saved that one? Yeah, so that's a real thing. Chicago's got some interesting buildings. There's like 11 building types.
Wow, 11 whole building types.
Hey, coming from Florida where there's like maybe one and then it changes every 10 years.
Yeah. So went to Steve Spurrier's new restaurant. That was significantly more pricey than we thought it would be, so we didn't actually eat there.
Yeah. Real sorry I missed out on that $49 lamb chop.
Yeah. It's too bad. But there was one space that was available to us. It was like we got there at like 3:10. It opened like at 3, and it was already like, nope, can't sit anywhere at the bar or whatever. There's a whole bunch of like seats that were apparently reserved that nobody showed up to.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
Not convinced it wasn't just a whole bunch of Alabama fans putting reservations and not going.
I mean, why not?
Yeah. The one fun thing at that place, in the urinals, they put like a plastic card with the opposing team's logo on it right at the bottom there for you to aim at. Well,
Alabama won, so not to kink shame or anything like that, but it must have been a good luck charm.
We'll see what happens with Tennessee.
Yeah, really. Does Tennessee like golden showers? We shall see.
Well, their uniforms would indicate that they do.
This is true. They do have that piss orange. Low shade. Been out in the sun too long.
Got a little dehydrated. Got to drink some more water.
Is it orange juice? Is it just an old cup that had orange juice in it and now there's water in it type of orange? It's really disturbing. You're hungover and you're dehydrated yourself, so you just drink it and then you're both disappointed. Yeah, that kind of orange.
See what else happened during our break. The Olympics happened and the Paralympics.
I'm ashamed. I didn't catch any of it.
Yeah, Sharon is super big into the Paralympics.
I did see a couple of clips of some of those table tennis players who can whip that thing with just their mouths. They're playing it with. He's playing it with his mouth. Was he Turkish? I think he's the best player in the world. I don't know. Maybe I'm just pulling that out of my ass, but whatever. Yeah, it's
from somewhere.
He is definitely human. So he does qualify. But yeah, that is just... It's marvelous. How? I don't see why... Why is he not allowed to play against the allegedly able-bodied? He is clearly a superior being.
I don't know.
I mean, it seems like he can serve and
the,
move.
the letter of the rules, where you have to like throw it up with your hand, the ball, when you're serving it.
Well,
Like,
you know what they
you don't
need
have
to
any
do?
hands, so
You know what they need to do? Change the rule. Look at him. I mean, yeah. Now we live in a incredibly modern society. We can throw out whatever rules we like.
well, you say that. Yeah, it doesn't happen.
Yeah, I'm not on the table tennis committee there, Burt. I have
that
no
sounds
power.
like it's your fucking fault.
What did I do with my life that I didn't become the chairman of the World Table Tennis Organization? Ibrahim Hamatu. Crushing it. Armless style.
And I saw this other game. There's no real able-bodied equivalent. It's just for blind people, and they're just like three of them at a net, and they take turns trying to throw a ball through the net while the other team tries to block them. And there's a bell on the ball so that you could hear it.
Interesting. I'm sure there's an equivalent to that. Just blindfold somebody. You're good to go.
Yeah, no, you could, and they do blindfold them because not all of them are super 100% blind. So they just blindfold the blind people.
What? What? What is going on there? I don't think I like this idea that we need to separate people out like that. Didn't Oscar Pistorius all those years ago? That was a huge story. It would have been a much bigger story in the sports world.
If he wasn't a murderer.
If he wasn't a murderer, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they didn't separate them. Like that's why they put blindfolds on them in case they're not 100% blind. They could play with, they could all play with each other. Just you have to be blindfolded.
Well, no, I mean, I get that part. I don't get the separation of this sport from the rest of the quote unquote regular Olympics, the mainstream Olympics. That's getting all the coverage.
What just
let them in there. Like, oh, hey, yeah, I want to play against the blind people, so I put a blindfold on. See if I can do it.
Yeah.
I'd love to see the Snoop Dogg and Kevin Hart commentary on that stuff.
Oh yeah,
great.
That'd be good. Now that's entertainment.
Let's see.
Unfortunately, it did not get the Snoop Dogg Kevin Hart treatment.
No, it did not. Oh man, I'm looking at clips of Abraham here. This guy's awesome. All right, maybe he isn't as fast as the regulars. He's probably not. I guess he's like spinning around and stuff. Is he as good as this Anastasia? His video had 1.8 million views. This other video of an incredibly well-endowed blonde Russian woman, 2.8 million. Oh, did I say Russian? I meant soon to be Russian. She's Ukrainian.
Which side of Ukraine?
Yeah, right. The right side.
So one interesting thing that I noticed for the Paralympics and the Olympics is, relatively speaking, Israel totally crushed it. Got way more medals than they've ever gotten before. And I think the reason for that might be because of COVID. And since Israel was so far ahead of it, like the competitor, like they were able to practice more than a lot of the other competitors in the other countries. And that's why, they did significantly better than usual, especially in the regular Olympics. I think they got like 4 medals, which is insane. It's like it's good when they get like 1 medal, and one of them was gold. And then they got multiple gold medals, I believe, in the Paralympics.
Wow. Yeah, sure. There you go. Vaccines work. Kinda. I'm reading about Israel's new most vaccinated sees new COVID surge. So looks like it worked out for the Olympics. Now we're back to, regular life.
Yep. Well, now they're just shooting them up again.
Yeah, that's pretty nuts. Yeah, it looks like the Pfizer vaccine finally got approved for kids. You think they're going to mandate it for schools?
I think they'll get there. Well, it's not. Well, eventually. I think it's under emergency authorization for those kids. It's not going to happen until you get full authorization.
Right,
that's why. That's why there's been a push recently, because they finally got full authorization for adults.
Yeah, they didn't even mandate it for soldiers until it had full authorization, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Usually they just shove whatever we want into soldiers.
Yeah, but now it's politically charged, so.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. Just a little bit of ridiculousness.
Oh, another thing that's been happening a lot because of not so much vaccination, but masks. A lot more stewards are getting punched in the face on airplanes.
Uptick in in-flight violence, you say?
Very much so. This guy, a neighbor of mine who he works in IT for Hawaiian Airlines, said it was like yesterday or something, there were 2 incidences on planes in Hawaiian Airlines where they had to like fly back because a steward got punched in the face.
Oh my god, dude! Mid-flight to Hawaii. How far into the? I mean, it must have been pretty soon because they were on top of it.
These were like inter-island flights.
Oh, I guess that's a little bit less shitty.
I mean, well, I guess, especially if they just throw the guy off and then fly back. It's like they're like 45-minute flights. But like a lot of people use these flights to get to work.
Oh my gosh!
Sorry, Sal. It'll be late today. Some dude punched a steward in the face.
Yeah, really. You should be charged. You should be charged with fuel for that too. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, there should be a pretty huge penalty. Like, you should definitely be on the no-fly list for a while.
Yeah, what is your problem, dude? It's a piece of cloth. Just rip off your pair of panties and throw them on your face. You're good to go. Unbelievable. Yeah, my brother has decided to up the game in terms of
good.
In terms of the vaccine bullshit. It's now the goalposts have shifted yet again. It's no longer blood clots and cerebral palsy or Bell's palsy not cerebral. Sorry, that's totally different.
Okay.
I mean, you might as well go on with it, but now it's moved on to my freedoms, and you're all sheeple. So, yeah, sad times, dark times in the kingdom, truly.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just shut it down. I just shut down the whole conversation. I said, "What the hell are you talking about, Mister? I'm smarter than most doctors in the world." Like, fine. You have every right to, drink nacho cheese every single day of your life. Every waking moment, you could wake up and just stuff your face full of whatever it is that you like. And I couldn't stop you from doing that, so who am I to be so upset that you don't care about not going to the hospital and being stuck with a huge hospital bill from potentially getting COVID? Throwing my hands up.
Yeah.
I am wrong. He is not right. I don't care. Getting on with my life.
Yeah, there's only so much you can do.
Yeah, keep banging your head against the wall. You can try to save somebody, but if they don't want to save themselves, then it's like... So wait, what's on TV now? On to the next thing.
Hopefully he won't get it.
Oh, he definitely won't. Which is so weird, because I think who hasn't got it? Let's see. We got 1, 2... I really think there's only like 2 people in my entire family who haven't contracted it. Oh, no, okay, my mother, she hasn't gotten it. And she's got an actual legit concern. Because she had GBS going. Guillain, I don't know how to say it. Hang on. Guillain-Barré syndrome. Way back when. And she straight up went to her doctor, and her doctor was like, there is a risk. And didn't give her like any numbers or anything like that, and it scared the shit out of her. So, yeah, kudos to that fucking doctor. Like, how the hell am I supposed to, that just blew up my argument, which is always just get a doctor to say if it's good or not for you. And here's this doctor going up and going, maybe you'll die. Like, okay, thanks.
Well, he might not have had the numbers. He probably didn't.
That's the problem, yeah. You're asking the scientist
to
make a definitive explanation. It's like, well, there's always a possibility of, the Earth imploding on itself. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, guy. Don't tell that to her. Tell her what she needs to hear. Just get the fucking thing. You'll be fine. Nope. Liability purposes, I have to inform you that there is a slight chance that rabid wolves will jump into your lap right now and start furiously humping your shoulder, to the point that you may start to enjoy it. What? Very slim chance. It happened in one situation. We don't know if it's correlated or causated.
You gotta do a lot of crazy shit because of insurance.
Yeah, gotta throw it in there. It's all in the fine print.
So yeah, that was kind of pulling it back. It's a fun trip to Gainesville.
Let's turn this whole plane around right now.
Yeah,
we're not going to COVID land. Yes,
I was kind of worried we were going to COVID land.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know.
When we were flying, when we were flying there, like I was like,
oh hell yeah!
I was like,
dude, I've got a test scheduled. I've got a test scheduled for tomorrow for sure.
I actually got like a little sick when I was flying back. Starting to get a runny nose.
Oh, great.
So I did. Well, I did get a COVID test, and it came back negative.
All right.
Well,
you were wearing your mask. Fine. I was just like, whatever, fuck this.
Yeah, no. So that's like
hobnobbing with that human soup. Well, any human soup is going to a football game. 5th largest crowd in Ben Hill Griffin Stadium history.
Yeah, pretty big crowd.
Golf claps. Nice job.
Yeah, everyone's been giving each other windmill high fives ever since.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's like, whoa, did you see that crowd? It was fucking great. Hey, let's do it again from Tennessee. Probably not.
Yeah, no. We had the Super Bowl for the first game of the year. It was fantastic. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It'd be nice if everybody showed up for Tennessee, but guaranteed there's going to be huge gaps.
I don't know about huge gaps. So the game's sold out.
Oh, okay. Well,
a day or two ago. No, I think that it'll still be like a good crowd, like not as packed or as lively as last week probably, but still pretty good.
That first quarter is going to be amazing. Second quarter, precipitous drop off. Yeah. Well, because hopefully we'll be up by like 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Conservatively speaking, Tennessee might lose points overall off their entire record. They might have to vacate that they ever showed up.
Especially if we got Anthony Richardson back. Throw
Get
some
him back.
What?
He never left. Hamstring issue, my ass.
Put him in the game.
You think? Oh, that's actually. Is it his turn? Do you think he'll get the? He'll get the whole game? That'd be pretty fun.
Oh no, definitely not. He will get 3 plays to get 3 touchdowns.
That would be the worst possible outcome, I think. That would immediately create a huge quarterback controversy. And
if
you know what? You're saying it, but
got those.
It's completely in the realm of possibility. He's an outstanding quarterback. He's the real deal.
Yep.
I wouldn't mind Emory Jones getting a full game off.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Of course it's not going to happen. Yeah, no, they might. Yeah, I don't know. Probably the same old game plan, standard operating procedure. Emory Jones till the game gets out of hand, then here's your AR-15. Yeah, really.
Get just as messy as if you give a guy an AR-15.
Come on, coach. Put me on full auto.
I don't know. Last time you went full auto, you pulled a hammy. Because they can't stop you, so you ran the whole 80 yards.
And that's when he had his hamstring issue?
Yeah, when he ran for an one play 80-yard touchdown.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a practice issue. So he didn't play the rest of the South Florida game after that?
Correct.
Gotcha. I was unaware of that. Well, then he had a whole week to get over it.
I mean, he was good enough to do 2 backflips and a few handsprings during the practice for the Alabama game. I don't know. I guess he was just 95% there. Would make sure to get 100%.
So now we see the real reason he was never thrown in there. He was never going to go in against Alabama. There wasn't even a chance. There was never a chance of it.
Not unless Emory Jones got actually injured. Then they would throw him in.
Then they would. I would completely skip over Anthony Richardson, go straight to the third string, saying, Anthony is not going to be wasted in this effort. Go and sacrifice yourself, third string. I don't know. I don't even know.
Carlos Del Rio.
Del Rio?
Yeah.
Del Rio, the savior of Florida. Goes in, throws for 5 touchdowns.
What the fuck?
Blows out Alabama, and then everyone's like going, what the hell is this? And everybody forgets who Anthony Richardson is for the rest of his life. In order to save we saved his hamstring forever. Yeah, this whole football thing, it's not going to work out for you.
Then they'll still put Emory Jones in the next week anyway.
Right. Well, if he gets knocked out of that game, he's probably going to. If he got knocked out of that game, he would have been knocked out for quite a while. Oh my God.
Yeah, probably.
No doubt. Oh, Fantasyland. It's fun to go there every now and again.
Mm-hmm.
Not how it went. Our kicker decided to shank an extra point. We had to go for 2. We fucked that up pretty good. And then we hung tight with them. Yeah. Good play. Even if we played another 4 quarters, I'm not too sure we would have pulled that one. Unless they made a mistake. And they didn't really make any mistakes. They just played a solid game.
I don't know. I mean, they only got 10 points in 3 quarters.
Well, by mistakes, I mean like turnovers. Like we had a turnover, and we gave them that short field, and they had a touch, and they immediately converted that. We made the point after mistake. It only took those 2 mistakes. And
also
all the pass interference bullshit.
Yeah, we lost time on that. Remember that kickoff return that just started us off on the 1-yard line. Still got the touchdown, but it took like an extra minute or 2.
Yeah.
To score.
Yeah, for real. I liked the 24/7. Did 24/7 Sports ever clarify that one, or did anybody ever clarify that one? That being only the second time in Nick Saban's entire career that somebody has gone 99 yards on him.
Yeah. Yeah, they mentioned it.
We were there for that. Another ESPN instant classic.
Funny, this always happens when we lose.
Yep, never been part of an instant classic that we didn't eat. It would really be nice to be not on the receiving end of the classic part of what not to do.
Well, there's a lot to be hopeful for going into the rest of the season. Also, just in general, I'm liking this season better because no one is super awesome. There's like no team like in any conference. Like Clemson is like, I don't know. Ohio State lost to Oregon. Oklahoma looking shaky. Bama just won by 2 points. Georgia being Georgia, they'll blow it somehow.
I'm not so sure about that. Georgia's defense is legit. Isn't that what everybody's saying?
Is it?
It seems like
That's what everyone. What's indisputable evidence do you have for that? Like it's good.
There's so when your defense is better than your offense, that's it. And when your defense can score more.
That's the thing. Like Clemson got 14 points off a crappy ass Georgia Tech. That's it. That's how much they got. Georgia did what? 11 points better than Georgia Tech.
I'm still worried. I'm scared. I'm scared, Burt.
Well, it's definitely the game in the regular season to be worried about, and also it's the entire season for us is to beat Georgia.
Well, to get there, you gotta, it's college football. Every single game is the season. We always like to gloss over every single one of these other games, but yes, that is most definitely a looming roadblock to Atlanta. We get that one, we're in Atlanta. And then when we're in Atlanta, it's fucking Alabama again. Okay. Alright.
But this time we'll have Anthony Richardson.
Yeah, so long as he stops running it.
For 80 yards.
Just run out of bounds, dude. Or just trot in. Did he have to go full bore? I don't really remember the touchdown. Wasn't he like way ahead of somebody? I don't think he was. I think he was he was just excited. It was like that excited type of running.
They were grasping at his leg, like for the last 10 yards.
It's USF. Stop selling out for it. What do you? He's gonna look back on it, and he's gonna be like, you know what? It wasn't fucking worth it. Because look at this. He had next week is the Super Bowl, and he doesn't get a single snap. Oh, but you got that 80-yard touchdown against USF. Priorities, man. Priorities.
All right, I think we're at a good spot. Also, kind of want to see the LSU Mississippi State game that's going on right now. See how bad LSU sucks and how little word we should be about them.
Mississippi State. Wow, you think dogs on the west side have got the Tigers? Interesting. Let me go and place a bet.
I don't think that. I have no idea. So I was originally going to give my pick for that one to my coworker, but then I just decided, you know what? Both these teams fucking suck. Who the fuck knows? I have no idea who's going to win this game. I mean, Mississippi State destroyed LSU last time and then lost to everybody else. I would give it to LSU because I don't know how bad they suck, because they did have to deal with a hurricane before UCLA and had to travel all the way to UCLA. I think first they practiced in Dallas on Thursday because of the hurricane, and then went to UCLA and then lost. So I don't know.
Interesting. Well, if you don't know, nobody does. Let's see what Vegas has to say. Yeah.
They have LSU
regular
as
size.
a slight.
Oh, it's LSU slight. Oh, I'm sorry. Is this in Michigan, Mississippi?
I think so, yeah.
Let's see. Oh, Michigan. I said Michigan, yeah. Son of a bitch.
Mississippi?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, it's at Mississippi State.
And they're starting with the ball. They just won the coin toss, everybody. We're live. The cast is live. Alright, for the first and only time. Oh, wait, hang on. Wait a minute. Never mind. This just in, everybody. 24 seconds ago, LSU has it at the Mississippi State 30 after a fumble on the catch. It took them one play to turn this ball over. And of course, here come the Christopher Walkens. I got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have easily the most annoying. Why are they allowed to do that?
I don't know.
Ban it. Ban the bell. Set it here, folks.
It's our heritage.
Yeah, right? How dare you?
If you're not taking down that statue of Robert E. Lee, you sure as hell not taking away my cowbell.
Oh, rattle, 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 rattle. Fine, you can keep the bell.
But we're taking the statue. No!
Let's do it in the middle of the night when nobody's looking.
Okay.
Sorry, did you say you wanted to wrap up the cast?
Yes.
Okay. Good.
Unless you had something else.
No, that was it.
Alright, everybody. Well, until whenever I feel like doing this again.
Until then, everybody, you can always write in.
Yeah,
hope something
if you
sticks
write in,
at
much more likely to...
gmail.com.
Sorry, totally cut you off.
Hey,
Hope
it's
something
fine. You've earned it.
hope something sticks at gmail.com. So the more you write in, the more likely I am to do this next week.
One of these years, I'm going to write in. I'm going to actually make a fake account and just start spamming us with whack-ass emails so that you have to read them.
Thanks. All right, buddy. Until next time.
Peace.